Hello. Hello. Am I audible? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So many people are supposed to join. So meanwhile, I have recorded this session and I'll forward this session to you people. So you can go through for a while. So what is the basic idea of this particular class will be? So what is Maven and how the Maven is going to, install and how the Maven is going to apply on a particular project here. So normally, while we are trying to work out with Maven, so first of all, we'd like to download one editor or IDE, integrated development environment for executing the same of the Maven, that is Eclipse. Eclipse can be downloaded from this particular site. So www. Otherwise ECLIPS Eclipse download. You can type this one. Then the first link. So Eclipse download. So this can be used to download our Eclipse. And here, so this is the latest download which is available for us. That is Eclipse IDE 2022-09, which is available for 86 and 64-bit both. 32-bit and 64-bit both for both systems, for both environments. It is being available, so you can download it. So it is already downloaded by me, and you can run this particular thing. You can double click on this, and there are no other extra steps which is being followed for. So configuring the Eclipse while installing here. So it's already been installed by me. So just like that, you have to install. There is no extra configuration which is needed. So you just like that, you can install. And this Eclipse IDE is integrated with Maven as well. So in Eclipse IDE, you could have Maven, which is being integrated, so which is part and parcel of this particular Eclipse. So soon it is being opened. You can see. So the Maven as well here. Just wait for a while. Okay. So here soon open this particular thing. Then you are expected to do some kind of configurations here. Those configurations are, of course, while during the course of explanation, I'd like to give you the configurations here. Let me show you. So go to File, and then go for a New. Normally, Eclipse is used to develop any Java projects here. But here right now, we'd like to go ahead and take the last option, other option. So instead of this particular new Java project or project, so we'd like to take so the last option here, that is other. In other, you can find a particular extra thing here, that is Maven project. You can see this one, Maven project. There is one particular item which has been available here, that is Maven. So you can see Java project from existing build, Java working set, or the package, record, everything is there, and you can search for Maven. So here it is Maven. Under Maven, you can select Maven project and go for next. It will open this particular dialog box. Within this particular dialog box, you can use while installing this particular Eclipse, it will be ask you, or it will be give you the default work location where exactly the particular projects, all projects which are being associated with Eclipse will be stored here. So normally that particular location will be, this is the location where exactly all of your projects will be stored. So Windows, C:, so users. So your username, whatever the username you can consider here. Within that particular user, you can see So Eclipse workspace. There is one particular folder which is called as Eclipse. So workspace. If you open this one, already I have prepared one thing here. I have prepared one particular small application which is being I have practiced myself for Maven here. So you can see. So here all applications are all whatever the applications you have prepared for Eclipse, everything will be gets stored here. I mean located here. So therefore, I'd like to take the user default workspace, and secondly, so create a sample project, skip archetype selection. You just click on that one because we are not interested to have default archetypes here. Default archetypes are not supposed to be taken because we are not implementing any exclusive kind of Maven projects here. We are just implementing our actual let me say demo kind of things here. So therefore, I'd like to take this particular thing, create a sample project, and skip archetype selection here. You can select this particular thing for a while, and then click on next, and then click on next. So here there are several number of the items are there within this particular thing. That is group ID. First one is group ID. Second one is artifact ID. Third one is version. Version is by default, it has been given 0.0.1 snapshot. It must be given here because normally CI/CD, continuous integration and continuous development, is always trying to implement this particular sequence of operations through a particular project in snapshot wise. So that is why it has been taken. So this particular name, by default name, I'd like to leave with by default name only. Then group ID is normally as far as the online, let me say real-time, not online, real-time applications or real-time scenario application. Group ID is the company name. Normally we people starts our company name with the application development will be taken with COM dot some other name. You can take your own name. Let me say sample is my group ID, and artifact ID is your actual project name. Whatever the project name you can consider, so that name you can put your own name here. Let me say demo. Yes, I would like to take just demo only. So take particular demo here and then apply for finish. Soon it has been finished. One more, second kind of the demo has been created here. You can very carefully observe. It's very important to observe here. Let me take magnifier. So this structure, this particular structure is very, very important for us. Structure, you can see under demo, src main Java, src / main / Java, then followed by src / resources, src / test / Java, similarly resources, and the JRE library, and src target, and finally POM dot XML. So this particular structure is very, very, very important for us. So if you are not supposed to take this particular, if you are not supposed to have this particular structure, it's difficult to execute any Maven project here. So soon you have to create any Maven project by taking file. Let me close it for a while. So file, and then new, and then go for other, and take Maven project, and then go for next. So here create with sample project without any let me say skip with the archetype selections here. So you can select that particular option and then go for next, and you can give group ID and artifact ID here. Then soon you have to give and apply for finish. It will be creates this kind of structure here, folder structure here. what exactly this kind of folder structure here we need to understand here is whatever the so actual development, that actual development will be stored in SRC main Java. Whatever the development we are supposed to, I mean, the files which are related to Java files, which are related to, so develop your project will be stored in SRC/main/Java. And the resources which are useful for that particular the development will be so taken, so are stored in SRC/main/resources. And whatever the test cases which are used to, apply on this particular development, then those test case related kind of files are supposed to be stored within this particular SRC test/Java. And whatever the resources which are required for this particular test, these particular test cases, so they can be stored at so SRC test resources here, this particular thing. And of course, this is Java environment. Under Java environment, everything will be run here. This is very important. And very important thing is POM. So project object model. This is very, very important. Basically, Maven is used to, so what is the basic idea to introduce this particular Maven into CI/CD is, while we are implementing any kind of project, so normally, so third-party softwares or third-party libraries are being installed into your project so that that project will be effectively work out. So to do, to install those third-party softwares, it is somewhat a tedious process. So when so any patch or any new stable version of the same library can be introduced by the people. So that could be. So continuously, it is not supposed to be done by the people because it could be somewhat a tedious process. So to avoid such kind of a process, so Maven was introduced. Maven was introduced for that particular purpose. So if any dependencies in the form of libraries or in the form of any other kind of things, if any dependencies are there with you, those dependencies are supposed to be so maintained or given by so this particular so what you call POM, project object model, so file, that is XML file here. It is an XML file. So soon you have to open this particular XML file. You can see this kind of information. And this is a basic information here. Model version name, project model version is 4.0.0, and the group ID is whatever the name I have given during the creation of this particular project, the same group ID, com.sample, and artifact ID, whatever the so name which has been given for my particular project, that is a demo. So look at this. This is demo is the artifact ID which has been given by me during the creation of this particular project. And version, so what is the version of this particular creation? That is 0.0.1 snapshot. So this is first version which has been taken. And here, any other dependencies will be there. So you need to add those dependencies after this particular version here by taking so an element that is dependencies. You can take this particular dependencies, and here you can enter your dependencies over here, whatever the dependencies which are required. So let me give you what are those dependencies. After a while, I'll give you everything. So these dependencies can be entered here. So if you observe this particular folder structure, so here you can see, so SRC main Java, SRC main resources, SRC test Java, SRC test resources, and then source, and then target followed by POM. Of course, this is another product actually. There is no dependency which is been involved here so far because we don't have any dependencies which have been mentioned within this pom.xml, project object model.xml here. So there is no dependency here. Now, what exactly I'm trying to create here? I'm trying to create one particular thing here. So that is, I'd like to check for these operations. Operations will be, I have to username. Normally, you people are always trying to check for your username and passwords in any project here. Username, and then so password, So these two things will be taken. By default, I would like to take your default username will be some XYZ, and default password for my particular username could be so XYZ @123 or 1234, whatever the password you are supposed to consider as a default password. This is actual username and password which is being available with me. I'd like to check for test cases will be checked something like this. I'd like to check for whether so username and password will be properly entered or not. If it is properly entered, so then we'd like to check a unit test stating that yes, your things will be gets proper. Otherwise, it is written 0. So this is what the point which I'd like to discuss here. So the point will be, there are two different kinds of resources. Resource number 1 will be username. Resource number 2 will be so password. So while you have enter into any kind of, whatever the project it may be, any kind of project, you may be create one particular user here. Any one particular user here. Of course, many number of usernames and passwords can be created by you. It doesn't matter. But initially, we'd like to create only one particular username and password. So whatever if you want to enter into that particular project, obviously you must give so certain username and certain password here. Okay, otherwise let me take admin. So let me say admin admin 123 @123. So this is the particular username and password which has been given. So here we are not implementing any kind of project here. We'd like to check for Maven is working properly for so test cases are not. Our main agenda, Maven is working properly for test cases or not. Okay, this is the point which we'd like to concentrate here. Not exactly implementing any kind of project, any kind of a bulk implement using 1000 number of lines here. So it is not our job. So we'd like to check for whether Maven is working properly or not for so checking the test cases. More specifically, we are trying to check that so unit test case. Okay, unit test case is being implemented at this point here. So this is the point where exactly we would like to implement. So in our so session here today. So for this, I'd like to so take this particular thing. This is actually POM object. So okay, let me close this one for a while. So soon after, I'd like to take. I'd like to come back to this POM.xml again. So for this, I'd like to create. So right click on this on source. First and foremost, source main Java. Right click on this one, new, and create a package. My package name is normally package name will be starts with com.demo, whatever the artifact name, group ID which was given at so this particular project, same name can be taken. So let me take the same name here, and then so under this one, I'd like to take one particular so class. So class will be seems like this. Already this class has been taken com.demo. So this is the class name. Now my name of that particular class will be check. Otherwise app. Yeah. Okay, I'd like to take this one. So obviously it must be created this kind of structure for you. This kind of structure is being created for you. Now here, so already, so I have implemented something with the help of my friend. So here, I'd like to take two different types of things I'd like to consider here. So look at this. So my implementation will be taken. User login is the particular method which is being implemented here. This will be taken two different types of parameters. One is username, and second one is user password. Both are strings only. So to get the information from this one, to get the information from so already existed username and password. Let me give you where exactly that existed thing. So let me give you where exactly it could be resided in our Maven project. After a while, in a couple of minutes, I'll give you. So using resource bundle package, I'd like to get that information. That the resource bundle name will be config. Normally, all resources will be starts with like this config followed by the name properties. Properties will be the particular name for all resources which are available here. So initial name might be anything, but here properties will be the resources which are used to store for src/main/resources here. Let me give you how this could be created. Let me give you within a couple of minutes. So here, by taking this particular thing from config resource, I'd like to take two different types of things here. So by taking, the string username, this is user defined name, which I have been taken. So will be equal to username here, password from config resources. I'd like to take the password. Whatever the username you have given, so this is the actual input, and this is the actual input for password here. Whatever the input you have given, so that input might be equals, and in terms of username and password, in_user dot equals to username, and in_password dot equals password. These two will be true. Then I'd like to return one, so that I'd like to consider. One that is true, otherwise it is false. That is the meaning of this one here. So this is a simple thing here. Here some error will be there. You can put your cursor over there, and it will be give you some information. Wait for a while, one moment. So resource bundle cannot resolve its type. Okay. It is there with me. No, it's not there. Yes, you can take yes. So import resource bundle from java.util. You can include this particular import. Then obviously this could be the error will be gone. Then, so how could you create your resources? Select src main resources. Then right click, new, go for file. So ordinary file. So file name is config dot properties. Take this particular thing and finish. It will open. So config dot properties, something like this. So here user name equal to admin, then password equal to admin@123. These are the two items, resources which are required for our project here. Two resources are there. So I'd like to save this one and then close this one here for a while. Then, so here we are trying to implement everything by using JUnit testing. JUnit testing here. So therefore, we'd like to take so for that particular unit testing, we require one dependency. Already I have told you one dependency is required. So go to your browser and check that. Go to your browser and check for Maven repository for JUnit. Maven repository for JUnit. You can check this particular thing here, and then open this one. So first link Maven repository colon JUnit. Open this one here. Just open this one here, and here you can see some Maven repository which are available. Your latest version is 4.13.2. This is the latest version. Click on that. So if you click that one, then here in Maven, under Maven, so you can see dependency will be there here with you. You just copy this particular dependency, copy, and then paste into XML, pom.xml. So here you can paste it. You can paste at this place. Okay, dependency. So here you can paste this one here, obviously. So you can see the folder structure. You can see the folder structure. The folder structure does not have any extra, extra folder, which is not being created at this point here. There is no extra point here. So you can see anything is not there here. You can, soon you have to save this particular thing, obviously. So Maven dependencies are supposed to be, so added to your folder here. You can see this one here forever. Yes, you can see Maven dependencies, extra folder will be comes over here. If you eliminate this one for a while, let me say this can be eliminated and then save, Maven dependencies will be gone. If you include and save, automatically Maven dependencies will be comes into the picture. Look at this. These two are the Hamcrest core of that particular JUnit and JUnit 4.13.2.jar. Both will be gets included here into our project. Now save and close it. So here also, okay, probably one more thing is left over, I think. Okay, one more closed brace is left over. One more, yeah, here it is. Then it can be closed. Yes, I'll send you this particular code through WhatsApp. You can copy that and you can check it out. Okay, then you'll go for. So now you can create. So test.java. You can create test.java. You can see new. Then here right now we'd like to create a particular text with other. So select the text. So new, and then here other. Under Java, under you can check for Java here. You can check for Java. Under Java, you can go for JUnit. Under Java, you can go for so look at this. Under Java, you can go for JUnit. Under JUnit, you can go for JUnit test case. JUnit test case. You can select this one and put your test case name. Let me say APP-TEST is my name, and then package name will be com.demo. Whatever the package which you have given previously the same. So finish. It will automatically gives you something here. So you can eliminate this one for a while. You can eliminate this one here. You can eliminate. And then you can also eliminate this particular thing. Don't require. This is not required. It was already implemented with the help of my friend. So therefore, I'd like to copy the same from here to here because time is we are running out of time. So therefore, I'd like to take this one here. It is not by taking this one. Let me copy from here because it was tried by me. So this is the whole thing, which I'd like to copy from here to here under test.java. So look at this. It is not actually, the package is not actually, not this one here. You can go for this one and here app.java. App is our actual class name. You can take here, you can take this particular thing. Now you can create a particular class with whatever the class we have created at this one here. Okay, it is app test. Okay, app test. So here we just test that we have to forward one asset. That asset might be if 0. So if you don't have, okay, here the username and passwords might be admin and admin123, admin @123. Here I'd like to take admin123, which is written you as false, and here admin and admin123, which will be true, will be gives you 1 here. Whether these two will be get succeeded properly or not, let us check it out. We'd like to check at this particular place. So therefore, I would like to so click on this one and run as Junit Test. You can see Junit Test. You can take this one. It will open one more tab here. One more tab here. You can check it out. You can check it out. Magnifier. You can check it out. 2 runs have been taken. All 2 runs. Okay, let me clear off. Previously, I have run something with some other project here. So let me run. Let me clear everything here. Let me clear everything where it is. Yes, here it is. And the history, just to clear the history. Let me close for a while, and you can remove everything. So look at this, nothing is there. No runs are available here. No runs are available here. Right now, we'll go ahead and run this one as this one here. Look at this. 2 different types of test cases are available here. 2 different types. One is this particular test case. If admin 123 has given, which is gives you 0, yes, it is passed. And admin @123 has given, yes, which will be gives you 1, yes, it is also passed. Both are gets passed here. So therefore, in this way, you can check it out. You can check it out, the Maven execution. If things will be allow me, I'd like to explain the same in the classroom by